Hello and welcome back. My name is Charlene Smith and I am here today to talk about the fantastic result that we did get at the Emirates Stadium, where we got a 2-0 win over Lyon in the Emirates Cup, which we won. Our two centre-backs did score the goals. It was Declan Rice with the assist, where it came from a set piece. So Declan Rice from a corner, and it was Saliba who scored the first goal and Gabriel scoring the second goal. We did also see our new signing, Calafiori, make his debut, and I'm so excited to hear what you guys thought of him. For me personally, I feel like he fitted in perfectly well. You can see that he is a player who looks really confident, looks really sharp. One of the things that I noticed about him as well from his highlights prior to today's game, I did notice that he is really good at winning the ball back. We did see that today. He did start playing in the left back position. Then he did shift over to the centre back position. And I must say, he looked really, really good. So I am really excited about this signing. I just know he's going to have a fantastic, bright future with us here at Arsenal. Zinchenko. Now, Zinchenko is a player that we was discussing in the preview. And a lot of us were saying, well, actually, he's not that great at left back. Why is Mikel Arteta playing him there? He should be playing in the midfield. But let me just say, he proved us all wrong. Yeah. And I'll hold my hands up and say, listen, I don't like him in the left back position. I want him in midfield. But I must say, them balls that Zinchenko was sending in were magnificent. I think he looked really, really well today. Zinchenko, can we just see this on a consistent basis? Like, I felt really excited by Zinchenko. I feel like he did have a good game. Wanyeri did come on in the second half and he looked amazing. The way he was running with the ball, like, he just made me forget that he's 17 years old. He ran really well with the ball, played really confidently, made some lovely turns. Listen, I'm excited for this season, but what are you guys saying? As you can see, I'm getting hot and sweaty, boy. Jeez. But I'm really excited about the season ahead. Big up to all of you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Listen, just put all of your thoughts and feedback in the comments. I am going to work my way through them. Let me know what you thought about Zinchenko's performance. Let me know, are you happy that, he's got that number 17 shirt? Are you expecting to see him get a lot more game time from what he's been showing during pre-season? Let me know what you thought about our youngsters that came on and just everyone as a whole. Big up to Sean Will saying decent performance, but end product was slightly lacking. That is something that we have been trying to work on a consistent basis. Big up to Lloydie Rank saying good win, but a striker is needed badly. We did say that in the preview as well. We need a striker who we know is going to be starting the games and scoring us goals. Big up to Kalechi, who is a Man United fan, but secretly an Arsenal fan at heart. Midday light will be levels ahead. Midday light will be levels ahead. Are you saying that we will be levels ahead? We are levels ahead. We're definitely levels ahead of Man U, I'll tell you that much. Zinchenko played well today. He gets too much hate. I totally agree with you, Kino. He did play really well. Them balls, I was like, okay, is this what Zinchenko's doing? Like, I'm loving this. I need to see more of this from you. Big up to Eros saying, big up every time, Miss Charlene. Big up every time to you. And big up to everyone as well. The Arsenal fans as well as all of the other fans that we have got joining us on a consistent basis. This is a nice football family community that we have going on. Big up to all City saying Osman needed dog. That's right, we do need a striker in. That's what a lot of us Arsenal fans are calling out for. Are we going to get a sign-in before the Premier League season starts? For me personally, ideally, I was wanting to get someone in. So, like Calafiori, we signed him in a good enough time. So he's got a bit of time to sort of gel with the team and get some pre-season minutes. What we need to remember as well, depending on where these players are based, if they're not based in the UK or whatever, remember, they need to come to a new country. They need to settle in. And it's just on a personal note, as well as in terms of football. So a new location, a new country, a new environment, new weather conditions, new food. You know, there's all of these things in the background that we need to factor in, as well as bedding into a new team, working with a new manager, you know, growing to get accustomed to the new fan base. There's so many things to factor in. So I like business to be done early so they could just find their feet, settle in, adapt, and go out on the pitch and perform, which is what they're coming to do. Lloydie Ranks is saying he's not too bad. I've seen worse. Let me know who you are referring to, because I am slightly delayed on the comments. So please do be quite specific. The Fiore is fire, not a light Kelechi. Oh, okay. That's what Kelechi was referring to. He is definitely on fire. Listen, from the moment Fiore stepped on the pitch, he looked like he'd been part of the Arsenal team from when? Do you know what I mean? The way he was conducting, you saw him play with confidence. The way he was with the ball. I love him. I love Fiore already. Like, I can just tell he's going to be amazing. When he lost the ball, he won it back. He's great. You can see he's got that versatility as well. We need Osman, says Ali. A lot of you calling out for Osman. Big up to Mr. AG. Hello to you. Good morning. Where are you located? Let us know. It's like 4:24 p.m. over in the UK. So where are you located? Big up to Kurum Bayan, saying, hi, Charlene. We still need more signings after Marino. It's not enough to compete with City, but Zinchenko can't defend 1v1 to save his life. We got quite a few injuries right now. It's annoying. Big up to you. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. It does look like that Mourinho deal is nearing a bit closer. And who knows, maybe that will be signed, sealed, and delivered within the next week. Fingers crossed. We are hoping to see that. We have got a few people, you know, who have been sort of saying the same thing about Zinchenko, you know, with his defensive duties. I do feel like he did have a really good game today. And while you talk about the injury situation, I must say, I was getting a little bit concerned about Martinelli. He took a few knocks today, and I was getting concerned. After the first knock, you're just like, okay, please don't let him get injured. And then the second knock, so the first one was on his foot somewhere. I can't even remember, on his foot somewhere. The next one then was when he landed on his shoulder. And I just thought to myself, I was screaming like, all right, get Martinelli off now. Just get him off. And then he got another knock. Where was that one? I can't even remember. Oh, did they go in for a challenge or something? And I was just like, I want Martinelli off the pitch because he's just getting battered. Well, not battered. That's the wrong word. He's just becoming a target, you know, and it's a compliment to him because when you are a great, fantastic player like Martinelli, this is what the opposition does. Yeah, when you pose a threat. We see it on Saka. We saw it on Martinelli today, but I wasn't really happy with that. And I was getting a bit concerned thinking, I do not want to see Martinelli get injured. But yeah, Martinelli looked great. He had a fantastic opportunity as well where he could have actually got on the score sheet. He made a lovely run, wasn't able to finish. It was shortly after he got that first knock to his foot. But yes, I don't want to see any more players injured. That is what I'm saying. Kelechi, aka Charlene's husband, in the building. You guys do make me laugh. Mourinho would be great, I think, as a left wing. Yeah, well, let's see. We do know that Mikel does like the versatility in players. So it'd be interesting to see how versatile he is. Big up to Ashoke, who is a Chelsea fan, saying, hey, Shah, well done for the win. Thank you so much. It was a great win. And it's just a great way, you know, going to the new Premier League season, winning the Emirates Cup, seeing great performances from the players, giving the young players a run out, giving our first team players a great run out as well. So really happy with today's performance and result. I really wanted Neto. I mean, I'm assuming you are an Arsenal fan. We do know that Neto has gone to Chelsea. And we had been linked with Neto quite a few times, but he is a really good player. we do play Wolves in the first game of the season. So at least we won't be facing that threat from him just yet until we come up against Chelsea. Football game, big up to you. Thank you for joining. Saying good afternoon, all. Zinni fighting for position, but well done for today. He played well. I totally agree with you. And this is what Mikel Arteta does. He gets players playing to the best of their ability. Obviously, Zinchenko knows that, okay, his spot may be up for grabs. He's got competition. So what does he need to do? He needs to up the levels. He needs to work harder. He needs to go out on that pitch and put out a good, convincing performance, which is exactly what he done. Need a striker and a right winger. We did see Reece Nelson get some minutes as well, and he just looked amazing. From when he came on the pitch, he got on the ball straight away. He looked like he'd been playing the whole game. So it was good and positive what we saw from Reece Nelson, but we do know that he has been linked with a move out of the club. Emirates Cup's 2024 win. Arsenal, Charlene. That is what I'm saying. That's what we like to see. Trophies, baby. And my motto is start the season how you wish to go on. You know, we won a cup today. We want to be lifting another cup at the end of the season in the Premier League as well. But yeah, well done and congratulations to the team for an amazing cup win today. Goals from set pieces, always welcome, but need some goals from open play. I totally agree with you on that one. Football game. We did see that both of our goals scored today was from set pieces and from our centre backs. And we create chances. We do need to make sure that we are clinical and we are able to score goals. So that is something that we are, you know, really looking forward to seeing in the new season ahead. I must say as well, so when I put up my thumbnails, I normally like select the players that I put. I normally have like a feeling like, okay, I'm going to select this player to go on the thumbnail because I feel like they're going to have an impact on the game. I must say, when I was creating the thumbnail for the preview, there were 3 players that I had to choose between. So obviously the player who is on the thumbnail, which is Gabriel Magalhaes, I felt like he was going to do something today. I did have that gut feeling that he was going to score. But then I did also look at Saliba and I thought, nah, Saliba's going to do something. Do I put Saliba instead? You guys know what I'm like with my predictions. And then it did cross my mind that I should put Zinchenko. And I must say, like, when the game kicked off, I was like, oh my God, all the players who I was thinking to put on the thumbnail had a major impact in that first half of the game. Obviously, Saliba and Gabriel both scored the goals. And Zinchenko had an amazing performance and was delivering some lovely balls. So, yeah, I must say, I might need to start, you know, putting this out there a bit more as to why I select the players that I do on the thumbnail. Obviously, I selected Maitland-Niles as, you know, he is a former Arsenal player. And for the post-match thumbnail, I've selected Calafiori because he got his debut and I loved what I saw from him. What did you think of Calafiori cameo? Big up to Garang. You know, Calafiori looked amazing. I feel like he's going to have such a great time here with Arsenal. Great, confident player. Looked really comfortable on the ball. He looked comfortable in the centre-back position as well as the left-back. Obviously, we saw him more in the centre-back as opposed to the left-back, but he looked great in both positions. So I'm really excited to see him throughout the season. I feel like he's got a lot of good qualities about him defensively, getting forward, winning the ball back. I just feel like there's so much to come from him. Jesus on the left wing. Is this what you would like to see going forward? Jesus playing on the left wing and us getting a striker to play through the middle. We have a difficult start in the league. Got to pick up crucial pigeons. I'm assuming that's meant to say points. I do love that I did try to spell it out. Yes, you are totally right. We have got a difficult start to the beginning of the Premier League. I must say, though, I am actually, in a way, kind of happy that, you know, we are getting some challenging games out of the way really early. You know, we've got Wolves, followed by Aston Villa, I believe. And then we have got 2 challenging games. We've got the North London derby and then Man City straight after. Both of those 2 fixtures are away games. But the good thing about that is it's the beginning of the season. We're going to be bright. We're going to be energetic. We're going to be hungry. So I think it's nice to get some of those more difficult fixtures out of the way quite early. You know, some of those big games, get them out of the way quite early, get the 3 points, because we know when it comes to crunch time and it's the back end of the season, we know Man City, their gears are going to be up. You know, they're going to be hungry. Even if they have a patch throughout the season where they may drop points or whatever, we know when it comes to that end of the season, they're going to be firing. And I feel like if we're playing Man City on the back end of the season, it's going to be a bit more of a challenge, especially if we start to like burn out a little bit. So I'm happy that we are playing Man City away really early on. Let me know what you guys think about that. Big up to Clive saying, can't wait for the season to start. Listen, I was literally, as I was watching that game, I was like, oh my God, I'm just so happy. I can't wait for the season to start as well. It feels like it's been so long since we've had some Premier League action, and just being at the Emirates Stadium, seeing the players play, it's just exciting, and I'm really excited as well. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of you are. We don't bring no big boy striker. We are coming second again. Lloydie Ranks is saying, you know, it's absolutely crucial that we do get that striker in. Otherwise, you know, it may be quite difficult to win the league. Kalechi saying De Ligt is better than Calamari. Honestly, guys, if we get a striker, we won't be as you. If we get a striker, we won't be as you. Getting a striker will make us less fluid. A backup right winger is a priority. Oh, okay, so Kino is saying that as instead of getting a striker, maybe we need a backup right winger as a priority. I can understand the reasoning behind that, because obviously we've got Kai Havertz who can play in that striking position. We've got Jesus. We've also got other players who can score goals. I mean, we saw today that our 2 centre backs scored a goal each. I must say, when Calafiori came on as well, he gets himself into some really good positions. And I was thinking, I would love for him to just score today on his debut. It would just be a great way to debut for Arsenal. And I did kind of think, oh, it'd be great to see him get on the score sheet. Big up Mr. AEG saying, hey, Charlene, hey to you. Is Kalechi still here? I've muted him. Rude, disrespect. No, you just like give me too much joke. Big up Kalechi every time for sure. Hi Charlene, how are you? First time viewer here. Absolutely love your personality. Seeing you on AFTV. Big up to Kareem. Thank you so much for joining. I'm assuming that you have subscribed and liked the video, but thank you so much. I'm glad. It's nice to hear that you like my personality, and now you are a part of this community. So welcome to my YouTube channel, Charlene Smith. It's great to have you here. Come on, you Gunners! You guys know the vibes. Big up to Charlotte Small saying, Charlene, I agree. That's why I'm so happy West Ham got their transfers done early. So Charlotte is referring to what I was saying about us, you know, getting business done early. So it's enough time for the players to settle into their new home environment as well as their new work environment. So yeah, that is what I would like to see. De Ligt Groove is in the heart. Big up to Mr. AG, who is tuned in from the USA. Big up to all of our family in the USA. Watching the Arsenal game as well. Looking good so far. We definitely are looking really good. And it's so exciting to see the team looking so amazing and just geared up and ready for the new season ahead. Can't think of anyone to mind, but I have seen worse. Not sure what you're referring to. Big up to Kino saying, like the video. Thank you so much for liking the video. If you haven't already, you've heard what Kino said. Make sure you do like this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, baby. And thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed already. Chester saying, I think Arsenal need Isak, Charlene. As we can see, Chester is a Newcastle fan from that DP. We have been linked with Isak, you know, in a few transfer windows. So let's see what happens. What are you saying though? If you are an Arsenal fan, was he not cutting it for you guys? Zinchenko was pulling the Ozil passes today, mate. Those were some beautiful passes from Zinny. Like Zinny just keeps doing things like that. Those are the sorts of things that excite me. That's what I want to be seeing. Charlene, Isak is another great goal scoring player. I think Arsenal should buy him. Yeah, he is a great goal scoring player. He does look quite bright and vibrant. What's he like with injuries? Let us know. Everyone's socks had holes in them. Yeah, so that is what the players do. They all put holes in their socks. I think it just helps with circulation or something like that. But yeah, it's a thing. Do excuse me, guys. I am drinking some lemon water. That one-on-one Martinelli should have scored. That I would have. Yes, I mean that was a great opportunity for Martinelli to score. I must say though, it was just after he did get that knock. So I don't know. I think that knock may have impacted him a little bit because situation like that, Martinelli normally would have scored from there. Emirates Cup Arsenal 2024. You done know the vibes. Big up to Garang telling everyone to like the video. J1 Johnson, another regular, saying, Charlene, Martinelli looks very, very bright over on that left-hand side. That little thing that he does with his foot, as well as that little footwork, the fancy footwork that he does. Listen, he always looks so bright. I love Martinelli's feet. Like, I just love the way he runs and all of that fancy footwork that he does. He's just amazing. And as you can see, him and Saka just balance out both flanks really well. And whenever they've got the ball, they're always doubled up on. That just says how much of a great player they actually are. Hi, Charlene. Kala is a baller. He definitely is. Like, you can see it straight away. This guy's gonna ball out. Like, he's exciting. Like, I'm so happy we got him. So yeah, definitely can see that. I was sitting there as well thinking, what's his nickname? Because Calafiori is a lot to say. So I was thinking, do we call him Cala? Do we call him Fiori? Calaf? Like, what do we call him? Get your nicknames up in the comments. Hi, Charlene, giving you my likes and my time now. Big up to Gandhi. Thank you for sharing your likes and your time. Welcome as well. It's great to have you here and amongst this beautiful community. Charlene, will Zinchenko play like this against bigger sides? Well, that is the big question. You know, is Zinchenko going to be consistent with this type of performance? Are we going to see this in the big games? Because that is what's crucial. I'm really hoping that he does stay consistent with it. I do feel like, you know, he is a major part of Mikel's plans. So I'm hoping that he does step up to the mark and he does continue to deliver. It's crucial. And the fact that he has got that competition now in that left back position, I feel like he is going to step up. Don't forget, we've got Yuri and Timber, we've got Calafiori, we've also got Kivior. So, you know, this is an opportunity for all the players to just play like everything's on the line, because that is what we want to be seeing from them. Apart from Nketiah and Jesus, I'm not sure what you're saying. Beautiful, Charlene. Oh, thank you, Mr. AG. Thank you so much for the compliment. Well done for winning today's game. You lot played well. Big up to Kareem. Thank you so much. And can you please let us know what team you support? We are intrigued to know. We have got a mixed fan base. We've got a fan from nearly every single Premier League club that is regulars. So let us know what team you support. Terence is saying that my nan would look amazing in pre-season. Is your nan a baller too? We sure need a striker now. Okay, so quite a few of you guys, sorry, excuse me. It is quite warm today over in London. Excuse me, I don't want to be sitting here with like a super sweaty nose and like have my makeup like running off my face. There you go, a bit more presentable. A lot of you are calling out for us to get a striker in. It's all fine and good winning the Emirates Cup, but what we have to win is the big trophies now. Real talk. Totally agree with you. And you can see that we are out. We are putting out performances. You can see that the ambition, the goal is to win the big trophies. You know, we came second twice in a year. Last season, we was only 2 points off winning the Premier League. So I think that says a lot about what we're trying to do. And we just got to keep learning from previous seasons and keep progressing, keep working hard, and the trophies will come. I feel like this season maybe we'll win a few trophies. That's what I'm saying. That's my gut instinct. You guys know I'm quite good with predictions sometimes. Arsenal versus Wolves Saturday Premier League game, Charlene. It sure is. Big up to Mr. AG. So on Saturday, Premier League action resumes. Well, it resumes on Friday, but Arsenal will be playing against Wolves with a 3 p.m. kickoff. As you can see, we are literally counting down, only 6 days to go. We cannot wait. Spurs away, then City away. Yep, I think we've got Villa before that. We have got a fixture before then. Charlene, I think, all right, Chester, you seem very determined to get Isaac. Is he injured or something? Like, can someone just confirm, is Isaac injured or what is the situation? Because I need to understand why Chester, as a Newcastle United fan, is so determined to get rid of his player and let him come to Arsenal. 29 likes. Jeez, we're on 29 likes. Keep those likes coming in, guys. Thank you. Isaac or Sesko for next summer? So what you're saying, Kino? Oh, Kino, you said you prefer a right winger as opposed to getting a striker during this transfer window. Thank you for welcoming me. Nice to meet you all. Although I'm a Liverpool supporter, I love Arsenal as well. Well, you are welcome to be here. We have got another Liverpool fan who goes by the name of something Gill. I can't remember off the top of my head because there's quite a few different fans, and I'll try to remember you all individually, so do forgive me. But I must say there's a lot of fans who do have a soft spot for Arsenal. So, you know, thank you for disclosing that and sharing that with us. But we do have quite a few fans. We've even got a Spurs fan in here somewhere. ESR scoring for Fulham. I must say, I am excited to see what Emile Smith-Rowe does for Fulham. You know, once a gunner, always a gunner, baby. You know the vibes. 33 likes. Those likes are coming in. Keep them flowing. So Chester is saying that Isaac gets injured a bit, but he's a top player when he's fit. He would get Arsenal 20 goals a season. Okay, well, let's see how this one materializes. Big up to Niall Kane, who's saying, big up, Charlene. Great to see you. Great to have you here as well. So thank you so much for joining. Lloydie saying, I like Martinelli, but he has to score. I'm in my 40s. One-on-one, I'm scoring that. Okay, yep, I totally hear you and totally understand. And to be fair, he does normally score. He's just warming in. Let's just say that. Richie, Eddie wasn't on the bench. Eddie was on the bench and I saw him warming up as well. Let me just double check that because Eddie was on the bench. We know that Fabio Vieira wasn't on the bench. But let me just check that because I want to ensure. Yeah, Nketiah was on the bench. So I'm not sure where you got that one from. Oh, the likes just keep going up. Thank you so much, guys, for liking this video. Sailiyama is saying, long time, Shah. The season is back. It definitely has been a long time. It's been 2 months that we haven't seen each other. I did actually do a stream on Friday a few days ago, but I am back. The season is about to start. And I must say, it feels so good to be back. And I'm happy to be back here doing these live streams. They are going to be coming on a consistent basis as well. So do stay tuned. And thank you so much, guys, for joining, for supporting, for sharing, your views as well, and for being a whole part of this community. It is great to have all of you here. Lodi is very frustrated that Martinelli did not score that 1-on-1. I understand your frustration, Lodi. He's even saying his missus would have scored that. Does she play football as well? Charlene, loving the long hair. You guys are really liking my hair, ain't you? Thank you so much. Is my hair as nice as Calafiori's? We all know, we're all loving Calafiori's hair, I must say. When he was warming up, I did check out the hair. He's got beautiful hair. I did love that grey headband that he had, and I just thought, yeah, that's tied up nicely. Even when he was on the pitch, I was noticing that attention to detail, the way he kept tucking the hair behind his ear. I saw all of that. But you guys are loving my hair as well. I mean, is it as nice as Calafiori's? Let me know. What do you think we will win this season? Okay, this is my thoughts. I feel like this season's going to be a really good season. I know you guys know I'm an optimistic person. You guys know I'm a positive person. You guys know that I have very high hopes for Arsenal. For this season, I really do feel we are going to lift some big trophies. That is what I'm saying. Premier League, all right, 2 times in a row we came second. 3rd time lucky. It's got to be, so I'm saying the Premier League is one of, and that's right, one of the trophies that we're going to be lifting this season. So that is what I'm saying. What are you guys saying? Are you feeling quite hopeful that we will do something special this season? Wow, we've risen up to 38 likes. Keep those likes coming in, baby. Big up Saliba and Gabriel. They are the heart of the team. Listen, I love those two. Absolutely love and adore Gabriel and Saliba. Fantastic centre-back pairing. They're just solid. They are solid at the back. They're great with these set pieces. They can score goals. They're just exciting. Great team players. Absolutely love them. Them two are inseparable. And it's so nice to see both of them get on the score sheet, with similar goals, both from set pieces, both with the set pieces being delivered by our star boy, Declan Rice, as well. Charlene, you should do streams daily. Would you guys like to see me do a stream every single day? Do you want to talk to me every single day? Get active in the comments. Let me know. This will help with my content planning. Charlene, the chats are repeating, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, are they repeating? It's not you repeating then. I better be mindful. All right, so Kino's saying he's not injured, so I'm presuming he is referring to Isaac, because I did say that Chester seems to be quite determined to get rid of Isaac. So, wow. All right, I just read 40 likes. Now I'm saying, 40 likes it is. And Kino is requesting 50 likes for the beautiful Charlene. Oh, thank you so much. You guys really do brighten up my day. Okay, we have gone up to 44 likes. Keep the likes coming in. I'd love Iwobi back at Arsenal. I love that guy. Listen, once a Gooner, always a Gooner. And Iwobi is a great player. And, it'd be great to see him back at Arsenal also. But I don't really see that happening. What I'm saying is that I would target a right winger this season and a striker for next season. We have been calling out for a striker for a few seasons now. Let's see. I feel like now may be a good time to get a striker in, with the fact that we've had our eyes on Ivan Toney and his price has gone down. So now would be a good time to get him. Osman, there's a few clubs that are interested in him. We've had our eyes on him also. So with the names and the players that we could get in, maybe now is actually a good time. But I do respect and appreciate your thoughts as well, because obviously, Saka's a key player. If Reece Nelson does move on, then we do need to have that backup option. We do know that Trossard can play in that position. We got Martinelli over on the left-hand side. So I do hear what you're saying. Is there anyone in particular that you would get? I mean, I would get Leroy Sané. What are you guys saying? We let Nketiah to go and get a striker, though they're too expensive, but we have to get one. So I think what Selima is saying that if we let Nketiah go, then we need to replace him. So if Nketiah's out the door, we need to bring another striker in. We are now on 45 likes. Charlotte, from the first, Charlotte, I'm getting my names mixed up. I think my Sunday dinner is calling me, so I will be ending the stream shortly. Guys, I'm going to get through as many comments as possible, but I got some nice Sunday dinner wait for me. You guys could probably guess. I don't even know what's on the menu, but you could probably guess the cuisine, but me got my Sunday dinner wait. Charlene, from the first sighting of Declan Rice in that Arsenal shirt, he just looked like he was at home. He just looked like Arsenal is where he belongs, like he's been one of your players forever. I totally agree with you, Charlotte. And are you missing Declan Rice? Are you missing him at West Ham? I feel like Calafiori looked the same as well. I feel like when he stepped onto the pitch, from when he got on the ball, his movement, his body language, everything about Calafiori looked pretty similar to when Declan Rice first played in that Arsenal shirt. So I totally agree with you on that one. And I feel like Calafiori has those same characteristics as well. How far with Mikel Mourinho? The transfer is silent. I mean, the latest news or rumors that I heard is that the deal is nearing a bit closer. And if this is one that is going to materialize, then it will be, probably within the coming week. So that is what I heard. I don't know how much truth is in that, so don't quote me on it. But I do feel like that if this deal is going to go ahead, then it is going to be soon. So we may have something exciting to look forward to during the week, as well as the Premier League starting. Friday, Premier League 2:04 game open. Man United versus Fulham, Charlene. It is. We will be watching that game to see, Emil Smith-Rowe, see what he is doing in that Fulham shirt. So Michael's asking me, what shampoo does Calafiori use? Charlene, please find out. Is this something that you want to use, Michael? Do you want to use the same shampoo as Calafiori? He looks like he probably uses a really good shampoo, if I'm honest, because his hair is absolutely gorgeous. We all know the qualities that Declan Rice brings from West Ham, where he was captain. So he's got them leadership qualities, which is really important. He's an England international as well. He's still young. I totally agree with you, Charlotte. And it does sound like you are missing him so much, but I'm totally in agreement with everything that you said here about Declan Rice. And that's why we're so happy and grateful to have him. So I did ask you guys the question a bit earlier on in the stream. What trophies do you think Arsenal are going to win in this upcoming season? I said the Premier League will definitely be one of them in my thoughts and my expectations. We can see that Waverley is saying FA Cup and Premier League. I did also think the FA Cup, it's been some time since we've won it. I think we're due to win it. So I agree with you on that. Charlene, before Timber, he got injured. He was looking like a very bright spark, great addition to the team. I'm assuming that you are talking about Zinchenko. Just clarify. Guys, I'm going to skip all the way to the bottom because I don't know how far back I am with the chats, but I want to try and stay up to date with where we're at. 60 likes before the stream ends. So, guys, I will be rounding off the stream soon. So get the likes in and get your comments in. Let us know what your expectations are. What do you want to see Arsenal win in this 2024 to 25 season? What is your expectation? What trophies do you think Arsenal are going to win? And if you are not an Arsenal fan, you are welcome here. Do get your thoughts in as well. Let us know what trophies you think Arsenal might win, and maybe state what trophy you think your club may win. So state your club and the trophies that you think your club's going to win. All right. So Kino's saying the Premier League and FA Cup. So it looks like a few of us are thinking that it's going to be the Premier League and the FA Cup. We've got the Gooner saying none, we have Edu. Oh, not a bright start to the season with that thinking, but everyone is entitled to their own opinions. So we do respect everyone's thoughts and opinions. Mr. AG saying FA Cup winner. So just thinking that's going to be the only trophy we win. Arsenal is ready and this year is ours. Big up to Tom Bong. We will win the Premier League and the FA Cup. That's right. So a few of us are saying FA Cup and Premier League. I think Arteta should give more minutes this season to Ethan Nwaneri. His spirit is high now for sure. As you can see, he looked so good. He looked really good during this pre-season. In today's game, he played with confidence. He's looking like a really, really good player. And with the way he plays, you forget his age. He's so young. He made his Premier League debut at 15. He's 17 years old and looking amazing. So if he does get some minutes this season, I think it'd be fantastic. If it's not in the Premier League, you know, maybe if we're doing really well in the game and it's the last few minutes of the game, let him get a little run out, 5-minute run out or whatever. If not, let him play in the cup games because he's looking really, really good for sure. Oh, thank you so much, guys. We are now, wow, actually on 62 likes. So thank you so much for liking this video. Arsenal will win everything for our Charlene. Big up to Matata. Oh, thank you. It'd be amazing. Like, if Arsenal do win everything, then, mate, it'll be a fantastic season. Would absolutely love that. Maybe we can have an invincible season again as well. Go unbeaten and just win everything. Big up, Charlene. Oh, thank you so much, Vindaloo. Big up to all of you guys as well. And I want to say as well, thank you so much, guys, for showing me so much love and so much support. I appreciate all of you. J1 is saying, Charlene, do streams daily. We're now on 63 likes. All right, keep the likes coming in. Keep the subscribers going up. And I'm going to see what I can do for you guys. Gunners for life. You done know the vibes. Big up to Hawa. Just stating some facts, yo. Gunners for life. Charlene, if we hit 70 likes, you should do streams daily. All right, let's try and get it to 100 likes. So 100 likes, baby. And we'll try our best to keep these streams flowing as much as possible. They may even be daily. So keep the likes coming in. What you guys can do as well, if we want to get more subscribers, more likes, then post this on your stories, tag me, at me. Also put a link to the stream as well. And we'll keep these streams going. So post it all over your Instagram. Let everyone know, like, this is where we're at. We are over here on YouTube, Charlene Smith. Give them the link. Tell them to come and subscribe. And let's just keep this community flowing. Cool, Charlene. 100 likes for daily streams. We need Charlene as Gunnosaurus. Can you imagine? Do you want me dressed up in the Gunnosaurus costume, or should we have Gunnosaurus and then we can have Charlene? I think that would be great. We'll have Gunnosaurus and we'll have Charlene Smith. I can be a mascot for Arsenal. That would just be amazing. Would you guys like to see that? I'm negative because we haven't had a striker of any class since Oba. We don't sign a striker, will be the same old story. And first of all, I'm not saying you're negative. I said, you know, everyone has their own opinions and 100% you are entitled to your opinion. And that is the beauty of us having opinions. Everyone's opinion is going to be different. So I wouldn't say you're a negative person. I respect your thoughts. I respect your opinions. And I understand how you feel. So I totally understand. And this is how you feel. You feel like if we don't get a striker in, we're not going to win anything. And I can totally respect that. So I can understand that you want, you know, a good, classy striker. So, yeah, I get where you're coming from. We're now on 64 likes. Big up to Ashake saying, hey, Shah, I'm back. I've just finished watching the Chelsea game. What happened in the Chelsea game? What was the end result? If there was anyone who scored, let us know who. We are the Gunners. Yeah, don't know the vibes. We are Gunners for life, baby. E. Ross is saying, Kalechi, Charlene in her leather pants with a wink emoji. Listen, it is 26 or 28 degrees in London. I definitely am not wearing any leather pants today. I'm in cycling shorts today. Long time no see, Charlene. Big up to Redme. Yes, it has been a while, as I was saying earlier. Obviously, the stream, I done a stream a few days ago, but prior to that, the last stream was the last game of the Premier League season. And then we did have a bit of a breather, but we are back now and it feels amazing to be back. So, welcome back to you and welcome back to everyone. Thank you for coming back. How was saying we need a prolific striker. Yep, everyone is sort of in agreement with that. Ashoka is just confirming that the result in the preseason friendly was Chelsea 1, Inter 1. So they did get a 1-1 draw over at Stamford Bridge. Charlene, besides Mourinho, you think Arsenal will sign anyone else towards the end of the window? I feel like we may. I just feel like it is a bit of a 50-50 because, and I'm saying that based on, it depends on what outgoings we have. If Nketiah does leave, if Reece Nelson does leave, we are going to need to get someone else in. So I do feel like if those two players leave the club, also if Ramsdale leaves, then we're going to need a backup keeper as well. So, it really does depend on who leaves the club. But I do feel like if players leave, then we will get more people in. So yeah, it's dependent on the outgoings. I think that will sort of play a huge part in what incomings we have. We're now on 77 likes. Keep that coming. You beautiful angel, I need your number, please. Guys, I don't just give out my number, but I guess the saying, if you don't ask, you don't get. But thank you so much for your beautiful message. But I don't give out my number. But thank you for asking. Omni Concepts is saying, are you a cyclist now, Shah? Listen, I'm injured, so I definitely am not a cyclist. The only cycling I do is in the gym on a cycling bike. I'm not a cyclist on the road, but I do wear cycling shorts. I love wearing cycling shorts. I run in them. I wear them when I'm sitting, chilling, when I just want to be comfortable. I wear them to train. So I am someone who wears cycling shorts often, but I am not a cyclist as such. I don't think Calafiori is a left back. Do you see him more as a centre back? Do you think he looked more comfortable in the centre back position? I must say he did look more demanding in that. Not demanding, more commanding. A bit more commanding in that centre back position. He looks quite strong as well. I'm just having a look because obviously I did check this out prior, but I just want to see what Calafiori's height is. So Calafiori. All right, so he's 6'2". So Calafiori is 6'2". He's really young as well. He's only 22 years old, 6'2". So he has got some decent height on him. For Bologna, he did actually get 2 goals as well. He scored 2 goals in 30 appearances. Let's see his style of play. So he's a left-footed defender. He could play as a wing back as well as a centre back. But yeah, what are you saying? Better suited in the centre back position? I think he looked good in both. But let us know your preference on where you would like to see him play. And let's be mindful with this as well. We have got our centre back pairing, Saliba and Gabriel. So how are you expecting for this one to pan out? Excuse me, guys. I do need to keep my throat moisturized. Not moisturized. I need to keep it. I don't want my throat getting dry. What is happening with KT? So we do know that Kieran Tierney did go out on loan. He is now back with the Arsenal team, because he was out on a season-long loan. So I presume he is back, but I think he's injured. I think he got injured in a game that he was playing for Scotland. So Scottish international. I think he did actually get injured in one of those games. You look cute. Oh, thank you so much. And I must say, Your DP is cute. What a beautiful young person that you have in your DP. So you've got a really, really cute, oh, little girl in your DP. And not K Ross, Eros is confirming that KT is injured. I mean, it's such a shame because I really, really do like Kieran Tierney. I think he's such a great player. And it's just a shame that he keeps getting hit with these injuries. It's frustrating. Being injured is frustrating. I mean, I'm not a footballer, but just having an injury is like mentally it's frustrating. So Michael's saying that Calafiori is a weird signing, I think. Can you please tell us the reason for that? For me, I'm bloody excited. I think he's a great addition. I love everything that I'm seeing. I'm like, I know I've only seen like half an hour of him in an Arsenal shirt, but so far I'm loving what I'm seeing. But tell me why you feel he is a weird signing. So you feel like he's going to be a backup centre back. Well, yeah, I can see why you're saying that. I can see why you're saying that. And I guess we need to have all angles covered. You know, we've got Premier League, we've got Champions League, we've got Cups games. So we do need to have options for our centre back pairing. I must say, I think Saliba played every Premier League game last season. So having, a good option for centre back is important. But yeah, I appreciate what you are saying. Charlene, new fan here. I have liked the stream. Big up to Jace Blake as well. Welcome here on my YouTube channel. I can see that you are a Man City fan. Like I was saying earlier, we have fans from almost every Premier League club. Can't find my words. We have a fan from almost every Premier League club here. So thank you so much for joining, for liking the stream, for subscribing as well if you have subscribed. And it's great to have you here. It's great to just hear from other fans. Let us know, Jace. You are a Man City fan, used to winning stuff. What do you think Man City could win this season? Timber injured as well. I hear what you're saying, Guna, and I was not happy to hear that at all. I do hope that he is back strong, and the injuries are kept to a minimum, a bare minimum, is what I'm saying. As an Arsenal fan, we are happy to have Calafiori. He is a class player. Absolutely. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Thank you for sharing that with us. I feel so excited. I'm just so excited about him, and I'm loving everything that I'm seeing about him so far. I feel like he is a fantastic new addition to the team. So a very warm welcome to Calafiori. Nice. I love you being an Arsenal fan. Big up. I love you, Charlene Smith. Big up to Tella. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm happy and proud to be an Arsenal fan. Thank you for being a part of this community as well. It's great to have you here, and thank you for your beautiful message. Charlene, I honestly think this season Arsenal could win the league. This is coming from a Man City fan. I feel like we haven't strengthened enough, and I feel like Arsenal have been getting better and more scarier. Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us, Jace. And I must say that I am in total agreement with you. I do feel like Arsenal will win the Premier League this season. I can hear what you're saying, about you guys strengthening. I mean, to be fair and to give you guys credit, I mean, you guys are pretty strong already, but you have had some outgoings. You've had Alvarez leave recently. You've also had, other players like the likes of Mahrez and stuff like that who have left, in the prior season as well. But yeah, we are looking very scary. We are a fantastic team, and we're playing some really good football. We are bringing in some great new additions. We've now got the beautiful head, Calafiori, who's showing a lot of qualities as well. He's got some good height on him. He looks like a very confident, versatile player. So, yeah, I am feeling quite confident about what we are going to do. And, like you say, Arsenal have been bullying teams, and we definitely have been that team who hold possession, who pose a threat, who teams are, scared to play against. And there is a lot of opposition clubs that are frightened by Arsenal. And with everything that we've been doing, with the progression that we've been making and the football that we play, I think every team should be fairing us. When you're coming to play against Arsenal, you need to have that fair because we're a proper team. Sorry, I just knocked my right foot. We are looking to do big things, and we will. Big up to everyone as well. Thank you so much for liking this video. We have reached 91 likes. We are not far off 100 likes. So keep the likes coming in. Big up to Majid saying, if Arsenal sign a player in the Dawes position, defensive midfield position, I'm assuming, after Mourinho confirmed, we definitely win in the league this season. Yes, it's nice as well to hear that, quite a few of you are feeling quite confident that Arsenal's going to win the league and also going to win the FA Cup as well. I mean, that would just be fantastic for sure. Charlene, you also have a great manager in Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta is an amazing manager, and your recruitment has been good. Jace, I agree with you. Arteta is a fantastic manager. I love everything about him. The way he plays football, his thinking, the way he gets the best out of players. I think we're very blessed to have an Arteta, to have a manager like Arteta. So I totally agree with that. Charlene, you haven't got everything spot on, but Charlene, it is all a learning process. But Mikel Arteta likes versatile players, and Kai Havertz has got the versatility, hence why he bought him. Yeah, and I'll be honest, like as an Arsenal fan and a football fan in general, I don't seek perfection because I know in reality there's no such thing as perfect. It's good to make mistakes. I personally love making mistakes because that's how you grow strength. That's how you build resilience. That's how you get stronger. That's how you learn. And this is in all aspects of life. So I don't expect Mikel Arteta to be perfect in anything that he does. But I do see that he does bring a lot of qualities to the team, a lot of learning, a lot of development, a lot of progression to the team. And that is something that I really admire about Mikel Arteta as a manager, as well as, all of the players that, show these things, the progression, the resilience, the fight. And it's good to lose because you remember that feeling of what it feels like to lose, to come so close to winning the league and not winning. You remember that pain. So when you go next season, you're going to fight harder. Why? Because you know what that pain feels like. So actually, I'm glad that we've been through those difficult and rough times, because now this season we can go harder because we know what that pain feels like, to be 2 points off winning the Premier League. We know what that pain is. So now what are we going to do about it? It's about what you do going forward now. All right. I'm sounding like the coach right now. So I just love that. We are now on 95 likes. Do keep them coming in. Yo, Charlene, when did you leave AFTV? Anyways, love your channel. Big up to Sundershan. I haven't left AFTV. Thank you so much for liking my channel, for supporting my channel and everything. But I haven't left AFTV. I just haven't been getting any minutes. I mean, you guys know how it is in this football industry. You ain't gonna, get the minutes every time. Sometimes you're just on the bench. But I will be back on AFTV, so do stay tuned. I will let you guys know when I am back on the AFTV sofa. Arteta got us challenging again. It's been years. Exactly. Football Game has said it really well. Arteta has got us challenging to win the Premier League. This is, a lot of progression that we have made. So you have to give Arteta credit for how far he's brought the team. You guys forgetting where we were at compared to where we are now. So, credit where credit is due. Charlene, please say something about Wanyeri. Listen, I'm assuming you did come to this stream late because I have said a lot of amazing things about Wanyeri. But I will repeat them as soon as you missed them. But Wanyeri is a fantastic bright young player. Listen, he has got a great, great future ahead of him. I loved what I saw from him in today's game. He looked so confident. He played with so much confidence. He looked so comfortable on the ball. He made some beautiful runs. We saw it in the last preseason game as well. Running with the ball. He's passing. The way he turns on the ball as well. Like, you literally forget that he is 17 years old. And I can see that you are a great fan of Wanyeri. I am a massive, massive fan. And I feel like he is going to be a fantastic player for sure. Guys, I am going to round off the stream. It's actually been a whole hour. It doesn't feel like I've been talking to you guys for an hour. Time goes so quick when you're having fun. When you have so much passion and so much to say, the time definitely does fly. Mambasel is also saying that he is aggressive like Xhaka. Exactly. He just plays with so much confidence. Love to see it. Wow. I've got 100 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. So thank you so much for liking this video. You have to keep your promise of daily streams. Wait, you guys suggested it. I didn't say it was definitely going to happen, but do you know what? Seeing as you guys are liking me so much, I am going to try my hardest to get in as many streams as possible. You know, even if it's a quick half an hour, although it never is. Once we get talking about Arsenal, we'll be sitting here talking all night. But I'm going to try to get as many streams as possible. So I'm not promising 100. I'm not promising daily streams. But I'm going to try my best to try and do a daily stream. Okay, there you go. I'm going to try my best, but I'm not promising anything because, you know, I am a very busy woman. I have got quite a few different things going on. I'm also a mom. So I am going to try and get in as many streams as possible. All right. So stay tuned, guys. And I'm going to try and do as many streams as I possibly can and get as close as I can to daily streams. How does that sound? Wow, we've now gone up to 101 likes. You guys are telling me, Charlene, just do daily streams. So I am going to try my hardest to materialize as best I can. All right, guys, I am actually going to round off here. But thank you so much for joining me for today's streams. They've been an absolute pleasure. It's been great speaking to you. Big congratulations to the Arsenal team for that great 2-0 win in the Emirates Cup. Winning the Emirates Cup with the 2-0 win against Lyon. We did have both of our centre-backs who scored the goals. Declan Rice with a great delivery from a corner for both goals, where we did see Saliba and Gabriel get on the score sheet. Listen, Premier League is resuming on Friday. We're so excited for the start of the 2024-25 Premier League season to start. My name is Charlene Smith. It's always a great pleasure speaking to you guys. So thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking this video. And I'm going to try and be back here again tomorrow just for a catch up so I can speak to you guys. Okay, so do stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name, I'm actually going to put it right here in the chat before I go so you guys can follow me and you can just stay up to date for when I'm like, guys, I'm going live on YouTube. Come over. So this is my Instagram, Charlene Smith Official. So follow me on Instagram to stay up to date of when I'm coming to do a live stream on YouTube. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I look forward to speaking to you guys soon. Send in lots and lots of love. Bye for now.